Do you know you can come into Canada as a caregiver? If you have a caregiver experience, you can come into Canada without having a proof of fund, without the ECA. This is very easy. Who is a caregiver? A caregiver is a person who takes care of the sick or who takes care of the elderly. It doesn't really need much experience. You do not need to be a nurse. You do not need to be a doctor. You just need to be someone who can show compassion for someone who needs your help, for the elderly, or for someone who is sick and is trying to recover. You can do this. Remember, there are benefits you will get from being a caregiver. Like I said, there will be no proof of fund, no academic assessment. You will get your visa sent to you from Canada all the way to Nigeria or from any part of the world where you are watching this video from or where you are making your application. Let's get started and let me explain to you this fastest way of coming into Canada. And you can get your PR approved within 1 year.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get...
Hello everyone, welcome back. So in today's video, I will be explaining to you how you can come into Canada as a caregiver. So please, when you hear the word caregiver, you do not need to be scared, you do not need to be worried. There is no much qualification attached to that word caregiver. Just like the name implies, a caregiver is someone who can provide care, who can give care to someone in need. So that person in need could be an elderly person or could be someone who has been sick for some time and is recovering from that illness. So we have much people of this category here in Canada in all provinces, and they require people to come from outside the country or also from within the country to take care of their elderly and to take care of the sick. Most times, the people within the country here in Canada might do this job for some time, and after a while, they look for better jobs. But most people outside the country would want to come for this job, and the government and the country would like you to come into Canada to take care of their elderly and to take care of the sick. I see this as a great, amazing way for you to come into Canada because it is very easy. So now that you know about this caregiver pilot program, let's talk about the benefits and how you can go about getting advantages when you apply as a caregiver. So top benefits of coming into Canada as a caregiver from Nigeria or from Dubai or from any part of the world is there will be no proof of funds. We all know the proof of funds, right? So you do not need to show all those millions of money in your account or look for means of putting millions of money into your account as your proof of funds before coming into Canada. There will be no need for the ECA, which is the academic assessment. That wouldn't be required. And as a result, it means you wouldn't be needing WES for evaluating of your certificate. But that doesn't mean you cannot go ahead and evaluate your WES, because in the future, you might want to advance and build on your career. So now let's talk about the requirements. For the requirements, you will be needing an employer. So who is the employer? The employer is that person who needs your services, that elderly person or that person who is sick and is ill and needs you to come into Canada to take care of him or her. But once there's an employer, then you will be needing an offer letter. That employer has to offer you an offer letter because it is that offer letter you would use to apply for your visa. Remember, this visa is free, okay? You don't need to pay any money. This visa is free. You just need that employment letter, which is the offer letter you get from your employer to apply for your visa. When writing your IELTS, you need to have a CLB band score of 5. So we know in the IELTS we have the English, writing, summary, and comprehension, right? So you don't need to get 7 or 8 in all of them. You just need to get like 5, 5, 5 in each and every one of them, and you are good to go. So you just need to have a CLB band of 5 in your IELTS, and you need to have just 1 year experience to show that you can take care of the elderly or to show that you can take care of sick people. Like I mentioned earlier on, you do not need to be a doctor, you don't need to be a certifying nurse, or you don't need any certification. Just have something to prove you have taken care of someone in the past who was sick, or you have taken care of someone who is elderly in the past, and you need just 1 year experience. for that. Remember, for this also, there is no age limit. Anyone can go for this. You can be as low as 18 years and you can be as high as 60 years. It doesn't matter, because here in Canada, age is not a limit, age is not a barrier, there is no restrictions and there is no limitations on age. So after your application and you get your visa, you will get a 3 years restricted occupational work permit visa. This means that with this kind of visa, you can only work as a social worker. You can only take care of the sick and you can only take care of the elderly. You cannot use this visa to work in Walmart. You cannot use this visa to work as a cashier. You cannot use this visa to work as a sales associate. You cannot use this visa to work in the warehouse. You can use it to work for multiples and several care home providers. So you can take care of as many sick and elderly people as your time can permit you. You're permitted to work as much hours as you want. If you want to work on part-time, if you want to work on full-time, you can decide to combine 2 or 3 jobs together. It doesn't matter, as long as it is under the caregiving job and you're providing services to the sick people or to the people who are recovering from illness or to the elderly. So when you want to apply, you need your offer letter, you need your 1 year experience minimum to show that you've taken care of someone in the past, and then you need a police report from Nigeria or from any country that you are applying from. So the benefit of the police report is to show that you do not have a criminal record, you are not found wanting in your country, and you have a good police check-up on you, so that when you can be able to fly out of your country and arrive into Canada. So what are the benefits of this program? The benefits of this Canada Caregiver Pilot Program is that there is no proof of funds. You do not need to have money in your account. There is no age limit. Anyone can apply for this job as long as you are within the ages of 18 and 60. So 18 and 60, some people even go up to the age of 65. As long as you can prove that you are able to work, then you are good to go. For the IELTS, lots of people are having issues with IELTS. I cannot get a band score of 6.5 or 7.5. You are secured. No worries about that. As long as you can get 5 in each and every of the courses in the IELTS, for the reading, for the summary, for the listening and the comprehension, 5 in all of them, in each and every one of them, and you are good to go. So I will be putting a link in the description sections. With this link, it will help you to apply. You can apply from Nigeria, you can apply from Canada, you can apply from any part of the world. And please take advantage of these programs. You know, I'm always bringing you different programs because I'm trying my best to do the best I can do in helping you into relocating into Canada. So try your best and apply for this job. Click on the link in the description section and apply for it while we keep hope alive and we are faithful that you will get an employer that needs your services and you will be issued an offer letter, and then you can go ahead and make your applications. Please, if you think this video has been very helpful, or you know someone who this video is going to be very helpful to, you know someone who has been trying to relocate to Canada as a caregiver because the person is very compassionate and like taking care of the elderly or like taking care of the sick or people who are recovering from the illness, please share these videos with them. I would also like you to click on that like button and comment on the comment section. If there's any part of this video you do not understand or any part of this video that you would be needing more explanations on, kindly drop all of your comments in the comment section and I'll answer every of the questions. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me in these videos. I hope this video was helpful as always and you learned a lot. Like I said, I will try my best now to be consistent, and I have lots and lots of videos coming up. Stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, remain blessed, God bless you, and bye.